Good evening, Mark Pooler here from the Southington Community YMCA, and thank you for attending and supporting our 18th annual Forever in Blue Jeans event. This year, a virtual event. We want to make sure that you understand the impact that this particular event has on our community. All the proceeds are going to go right back to supporting our Southington community. This is our largest fundraiser of the year. We're thankful for your support.
2020 has certainly been full of challenges. Over the next few minutes, we're going to attempt to give you an overview of how we've been there to support our members and support our community. We're going to provide you with a few short testimonials to show the Y's impact firsthand. At the end of the video, we'll announce our $500 cash drawing award winner, courtesy of Bill and Peg Delavecchia.
Speaking of our sponsors, we couldn't have pulled this year's event off without great support from so many of our generous sponsors. Big thank you to our title sponsors, Hartford Healthcare, Care Partners of Connecticut, and the Barnes Trust at the Main Street Community Foundation. They've all been so generous, and we're so thankful of their support. Let's take a minute to hear from some of our sponsors.
Hi everybody, Gary Havigan, President of the Hospital of Central Connecticut from Hartford Healthcare. I just wanted to say thank you for your support of the Forever in Blue Jean event. I also wanted to say thank you to the YMCA for their amazing partnership with us over many, many years. It's an incredible organization that does just such wonderful things for the communities in which they serve. And I have to tell you that the programs and services that we partner with the YMCA on are nothing but value added to the citizens in the community. It really does satisfy the vision of both of our organizations, and I can't tell you how proud I am to be part of that. So thank you for your support tonight for an amazing organization, and thank you so much for allowing me a few minutes to just provide that support. Enjoy.
Good evening. My name is Susan Sadecki, and I'm the President and CEO of the Main Street Community Foundation. For 25 years, the Main Street Community Foundation, together with many donors, has built a permanent resource of assets to enhance the quality of life in the communities of Bristol, Burlington, Plainville, Plymouth, Southington, and Woolkit. We are proud to support the Southington YMCA and the Southington community through grants and leadership efforts that touch each one of us. Main Street serves as the court-appointed trustee for the Bradley Barnes Memorial Trust, and since 2004 has been able to provide $10.4 million in grant funding for hospital and health initiatives that benefit all the residents in the Southington community. Tonight, Forever in Blue Jeans is a special celebration and another example of the Southington community gathering for the benefit of others. I'll miss the heads and tails game, and I am hopeful that next year we will be together again in support of the community building work and efforts of the Southington YMCA. Have a great evening.
Good evening. I'm Marla Pantano, President of Care Partners of Connecticut and a local resident of the state of Connecticut. I want to thank the Southington Community YMCA for putting on this great event. Forever in Blue Jeans may look different this year, but it's great to see what we can do even when we come virtually together. As you may know, Care Partners of Connecticut is a local Medicare Advantage plan dedicated to Connecticut and created with local doctors who have spent their careers caring for those in the community and truly understand the needs of our members. This year has been a time of unprecedented change. However, we continue to focus on the benefits and services that our members need in order to stay healthy and well. This is why our involvement with the Southington Community YMCA is truly a collaboration of like-minded organizations, both dedicated to improving the health and wellness of the communities we serve. Although this year's event may look different, we're proud to support this dedicated local organization. Now more than ever, we need to come together as a community to support one another during these difficult times. Thank you and have a great evening.
We also want to thank our premier sponsors, the AquaTurf Club, the Calvinese Foundation, and Coca-Cola Beverages of the Northeast. They've been so generous in their support to this event. Thank you very much. In addition, we've got gold, silver, and bronze sponsors who've stepped up to the plate this year and really helped the cause with great, generous support and sponsorship. Please take a minute to support these groups and these organizations and your business out in the community as they have supported us.
Since the COVID-19 pandemic hit, our YMCA has had to adapt how we serve the community in a lot of different ways. Our doors closed, but the Y never stopped finding ways to serve the community. Here, we're going to show you a few of the ways that we did that. We delivered more than 2,200 weeks of groceries in partnership with Bread for Life, Southington Community Services, and the Cheshire Community Food Pantry. We provided emergency childcare for 24 families of healthcare employees and first responders. Our YMCA community helped the American Red Cross collect 194 units of blood, which served nearly 600 people in need. Our volunteers sewed, assembled, and delivered hundreds of face masks to Hartford Healthcare long-term care facilities. We made several thousand wellness check phone calls to seniors during shutdown, and our online classes were viewed by 60,000 times by nearly 4,000 online members who we helped engage socially when we were at our most isolated.
Those are some amazing numbers and some amazing impact, and we thank all of our staff and volunteers for their hard work and their efforts during this pandemic. In early June, we reopened our YMCA safely and hope to be able to pick up right where we left off prior to the pandemic. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Our YMCA has suffered from great financial challenges this year, as many organizations have also. We did have a great day camp season in 2020, with all the fun, adventure, and tradition of summer camp. But our enrollment was far less than we planned for, and we had a great deal more of COVID-related expenses. Our membership levels have only returned to 30 or 40% of our normal operations at this point, and our child care programs are operating roughly at 50% of their regular school year capacities. In addition, we've added other financial challenges with significant costs in unemployment, as we've had to lay off hundreds of staff due to the pandemic. And then, of course, we've had increased cleaning procedure costs and COVID-related protocols that have endured additional expenses during this time. Fortunately, we've had great community partners, amazing sponsors for our special events, generous donors just like you. Tonight's Forever in Blue Jeans event will help us continue to support families in need as we work through these financial challenges ahead. Here are just a few ways that our event proceeds are going to go directly back to supporting the community.
I was trying to call daycares, and then I had come across the email from the Y stating that they were trying to, that they had this emergency daycare. I initially reached out to Christy, and she initially wasn't sure she was going to have an opening, but she said to call her back in a week. I called Christy back, and she thankfully had an opening at the Southington emergency childcare for my son, which I'll probably cry right now, was the biggest relief that I had, and she truly made my day, and I was so blessed for it, because that was the first time when I heard that I had somewhere to send him so that I could go back to work and do my job. Was the first time I think my anxiety level came down in almost a very long time. And I was very thankful for that. And so, I just find that the Y, was open to the children of healthcare workers, which were the riskiest people to be around. And, here were these daycare teachers who were now homeschooling my child who was in kindergarten and taking on roles that they didn't sign up for. And I think that's what happened to a lot of us essential workers, is we've all had to step out of our comfort zone and do things that we didn't sign up to do, but we know it's our job and what we have to do. Chrissy was great to work with. Everyone at the Southington YMCA was so welcoming and so supportive. My son absolutely loved it there.
To be 100% honest, while I was in the program, I don't even know if I really was aware that I was in the program. The program was just the place that I had friends, that I had safety, that I had after school snacks, that I had, people that were helping to take care of me and make sure that I had the best opportunities. It's just nice to know that there were other people around that did care and wanted to see me succeed.
Thank you again. As you can see from the testimonials and the videos, the impact that the YMCA has on so many families in this community is truly inspiring and truly amazing. We couldn't do that without all of your support. So really, a heartfelt thanks for all of your donations this evening. I'm here with our board president, Paul Bedard, who's going to announce our $500 winner and close out our evening.
Thank you, Mark. I'd simply like to say on behalf of all of the volunteers at the Y, again, our heartfelt thanks and gratitude for the support of this event. And without further ado, we'd like to announce our $500 cash winner. And our $500 cash winner is Elizabeth Johnston. So congratulations to you, Elizabeth, and thanks again for all of your support.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you being here tonight. Please be safe. We'll see you soon.